What's up, YouTube? Here again with another video for Nerf mods. I'm gonna show you today a pistol mod that I've been doing to go along as a sidearm with the Epic Longshot. This is actually not my idea. I got it from someone else. The only difference is the type of gun it's being used on. But basically, I have this style pistol. It's basically, I can't remember what they call it. I have to look up what they actually call it, but it's basically just a night finder, but it's got the 5 ammo holders instead of the light. But for this one, it used to have this little ring on the front, right up here, and it used to be on the inside of it. But I took that off so that way I can fit RSCB clip that I'm going to put on it. Now you can see it sits really high right now on it. Well, I'm going to fix that by cutting down my elbow joint here and making it fit better to the T-coupler, and it'll pretty much be a really nice RSCB clipped pistol. It's a Springer, which makes it to where it goes on really well for the RSCB, because all you have to do is pull this back, which I'm not going to, because actually if you look, I have no screws holding it together right now because I just took it apart to do some changes to it. You can see the parts I'm missing from the RSCB, which I need to pick up maybe tomorrow. I'm missing my barrel in the end and an end cap, but otherwise I have everything else. I ran out of PVC, so I need to get some more. But the basic way, just as a quick tutorial of how these work, basically on the end of your gun you have an elbow joint right there with a small piece of PVC here. Off of that small piece of PVC, you're going to attach a T-coupler with this part down, so you have the 2 outs going out, and then you'll PVC that together with the PVC glue. Then, or actually no, it goes this way. I put it on backwards. And then the end, the end of the T-coupler that is facing the same way as this end, you'll take 1/2-inch copper tubing and stick it into this end. Now you'll see right here what you need is you'll take a piece of 1/2-inch PVC, stick it in here and Dremel it out a little bit, or whatever tools you have to cut it out a little bit, so that way you can fit your copper into the PVC. And you don't want to have it too tight. You can see how easily it comes in and out. That's because if it's on too tight, then your darts won't be able to slip into it very well. And you can see it's nice. And also, when you're cutting your copper, you can see right here that it leaves a little bit of a lip when you cut it. Well, what you do is, you can see I have one side that doesn't have a lip and the other that does. They used to both have a lip on it, but what I did was I dremeled it out so that way the side that didn't have a lip is the side that goes into the PVC. The other side's fine because that's the side you load in. Actually, if you want to, you can take both off. It doesn't matter. Then you'll have about this long of a PVC barrel sticking off of it, and really you can use any type of Stefan that you want in this. However, I would suggest using mini Stefans because it's a pistol, and mini Stefans are 1-inch long. And right here I have a 5-inch piece of copper, so I can actually fit 5 rounds in this, and it works really well. I've already tested this, and for the internals on this, I kept stock internals, except for I put a new spring on it. I took the stock spring, which turns out is actually slightly smaller than a regular night finder spring, I thought it would be the same size, but it's not. It's slightly smaller. So I decided to take my extra night finder spring I had, stick it on there. Now I have a stock spring and a night finder spring, which I did stretch the night finder spring beforehand, which was really cool. So it fires really good now. I'm going to put a small piece of PVC here, so that way I can have my RSCB clip on the end, and then if I don't want it, I can just pull off that, and then, you know, still have the coupler there, pull it back and fire it, and a single mode. And I'm also going to keep all of this here. Like, I'm not going to trim all this off and make it small, because I found the ammo holders in the end, you're going to have to reload the clip. So, I mean, if you're holding 5 rounds in it, I've got 5 rounds right there. It works perfect. Obviously, and you can see I didn't keep in the little attachment like piece there, because the thing's going to be sitting so close to it anyway, you're not going to put an attachment on it. I mean, it's just kind of pointless to keep that there. I'm not sure if I'll paint this one. I know I might paint the RSCB, like the PVC parts, but I don't think I'm going to paint this. I might just keep it the way it is, because I'm kind of running out of paint right now. If I pick up some more paint, I'll use it. But I mean, this thing's getting some really exceptional range, because I put another O-ring on it. In fact, let's see, can I get this open? Oh, yes I can. And just to tell you, if you see any white on any of the parts, it's because of my glue. For some reason on plastic it leaves some white. But basically, those are all of your internals. You can see I put foam in it to silence, you know, reduce vibrations on it. And you can see the white right here that it left on the black because of my glue. But that's basically all your internals. With the other side, with a little bit of foam here, just because I couldn't fit any more on that side. But this is a really good working gun. I've already done a little bit of range test without the RSCB on it. And without the RSCB on it, I'm getting about, I would estimate 65 to 70 feet range. And I mean, for a pistol, that's pretty good range for a pistol. Now let's see if I can get this back together. I'll set it down. But I mean, for a pistol, that's actually really exceptional range. I wouldn't be surprised if it... I know it's going to have a little bit less range once I put the RSCB on it. But then again, it's kind of a sidearm, and if I'm going to use it as my sidearm and I'm in trouble, I don't want to have to take one shot and then have to reload the thing. So yeah, it'll be about 65 feet maybe. But, you know, I'll have 5 shots. I won't have to reload the thing until 5 shots, which will work way better. And I'm going to probably end up using this with the Recon and the Epic Longshot. Oh, and by the way, the Recon, quick update on the Recon, I did some mods to it. I made a flashlight attachment for it, and I'm working on a grenade launcher attachment for it. But I'll show you those in different videos. And that's pretty much it for this video. Subscribe, comment, you know, just do all that. And just to tell you, the idea for this mod came from K&D Operative. I got it from him because he did this on his Night Finder pistol. So, thanks to him. That's pretty much it. SK Productions out.